All right, good morning, tribe, and welcome to the Donut Shop at the beginning of the world. I am your host, Dr. Mark Merriweather of Vorderbrücken, coming to you live from outside Qingbo City in China. Okay, I'm not actually there. I haven't been there for 14 years, 14 and a half years. But yeah, pretty place, isn't it? They have mountains. Mountains. I like mountains. All right. Hey, Julie. Good morning. How are you today? Hey, Gerardo. It's been a while, man. You're back. How are you? Happy Friday. Looking at my beard. Yeah, this is what happens when I wear glasses. Until I get a diffuser for the ring light, I'm going to look kind of funky. Kind of funkier. Anyway. Hey, Jennifer. Good morning. Charles, hello. How are people? Moved to Conroe. Nice little town. Hey, Monica, morning to you. Did you move there for work, Gerardo, or what's up? Hey, S, hello. Professor Googly Eyes, Googly Eyes, Hypnotic Eyes, you are under my power. What if I move back? That's okay. Anyway. Hey, Cinnamon. Good morning. Helen's here. Hugs from Helen. Morning hugs. That's actually like my wife's battle cry. Morning hugs. Googly eyes. See, so I tried, like, when I don't have my glasses on, I can't read the comments. And then I found if I make the comments like 400 times bigger, then I can kind of see them. And then I could only like see one comment at a time. So we'll do Professor Googly Eyes, because hey, who doesn't like Professor Googly Eyes? Hey, Laura, I'm so sorry for your loss. Laura had to put down her dog last night. Missing my big dog this morning, petting my puppy to feel better. Pet the puppy. Life goes on. Oh, cool. Jennifer, no longer homeless. Closed on my Crockett house yesterday. Now the work begins. Crockett is a nice town and a nice area, though. So cool. Good choice. Hey, Henry. Good morning. So, Henry, something funny happened yesterday with you that you didn't know about. So, you know how those things that pop up on Facebook, like, would you stay in this place with your second at, like the second person that pops up in your when you put the little, at sign. And this was this gorgeous mansion with pools out in a mountain, very similar to a place kind of like this gorgeous mansion in the mountains. And it put you as my second choice. And it's like, yeah, I think so. Would we have our vehicles there? But, anyway, yeah, but we're not living in the mountains in a mansion. So, sorry, man. Maybe I should have actually followed through with that. Hey, Isaac. Good morning. Charles, good morning. Hey, Bernice. Good morning to you. And coffee, too. So, I know nothing looks different on your end, but I completely rearranged my studio. You know what? I just realized something. If I do this, whoa, I can even. Not that it changed anything really, but I'm just still playing around some with my studio. But yeah, because I used to have, well, home improvements with Merriweather. So I used to have the green screen in front of this closet because we hardly ever use this closet, or so I thought. But it turned out I actually access that closet a lot. And so it was in the way, so I rotated everything 90 degrees. And like, see here, now behind me, you can see the green screen. Woo, green screen. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, it was a very nice mansion. Very nice mansion. That ad sounds fun yet creepy. Yeah, it is. And I'm not sure, because it's not like Henry and I talk a lot, or anything. It just happened to be maybe like someone I had sent a message to recently or something. I don't know. Usually my communications on Facebook are that plant is X. I'm convinced green screens are magic portals. They're like upgraded mirrors. Mirrors are the magic portals. Or the magic walls. The magic windows? They're magic. But, yeah. Okay, I have to be uber nerdy. I don't know if you caught a glimpse of it when I swung the camera over. But years ago, I made some armor for the Renaissance Festival. And it's really crappy armor, but I wore it proudly. And it's for the last 15... No, it's probably older than the kids, so... Probably for the last 18 years, it's been hanging on the wall there. Hey, Tim. Good morning. With the green screen, you are practicing weather forecasting. And over here, we have a tree. And over here, we have... It's backwards. It gets confusing, but yeah. But I like to be more correct in my life than the weather people are. So there's that. Ooh, coffee. Isaac, Dirty Rasa is my new favorite coffee. It has reishi mycelium along with other great things. That sounds good. That sounds very good. It's all fun and games until something moves in the mirror by itself. Have you seen... there's a funny YouTube video, TikTokers, as these twins, and like they'll be standing in a place. Well, there's a mirror, and then there's an opening, and then they'll be doing exactly the same things, and then someone will come up and do something in the mirror, and then the one in the mirror leaps out at the person. It's hysterical. Check it out. If I had a twin, the fun we could have. Hey, Tammy. Good morning. April. Yeah, it's leather. So, sorry. Unplug the light. Just a minute. It's hard to tell, but the shoulder pieces are actually some leather gaiters. And then the chest piece is just another big piece of leather. And then in the back, it's held together by these antique nails. And I needed something more in the back, so I got porcupine quills on leathery things. But it didn't quite work with my body shape. Anyway, so it's been hanging there forever. You'd look like one mean dude in armor with a mohawk. Yeah, so the other thing that I'm saving it for now, it's out in California. I think it was just last weekend, or maybe it's still going on right now, is Wasteland Weekend, which is kind of like a Renaissance festival, but a post-apocalyptic Renaissance festival, if you will. So kind of based on the Mad Max and all that sort of stuff. And one requirement is you have to be in garb. You can't just show up and hang out. You have to be... 100% everyone has to be in post-apocalyptic garb. And so I figure if nothing else, I can use it there. Hey, Kelly. Good morning. You could give a geology lesson maybe. Wait, are you talking to me or are you talking to someone else? So these are karst hills. I don't know what karst is, but Karst. Karst is the geographic form of these hills. Or the geographic underpinnings. Underpinnings? Underpinnings or underpinnings? Underpinnings of those mountains. Hey, Constance, good. Oh, you're in Texas now? Okay. Luckily, you didn't have to drive through the hurricane. So what is it? It's supposed to be now the latest update on the hurricane. Class 3 when it hits landfall. I guess aiming pretty much right for New Orleans, isn't it? But you are here. Where here are you? Weren't you going up into East Texas again too, Constance? Hopefully. Hey, Carol. Good morning. Yep. Thank God it's Friday. You know, Jennifer, you're not the first person to say this. God knew what he was doing when he made you a single birth. Yeah, okay, so yeah, are you going to spike the mohawk for Mensa? So my mohawk was getting kind of long and it wasn't spiking right, and so obviously you can see it's trimmed. And so then I did the hair gel thing this morning, and this is what it turned out. And it's like, oh man, I got burnt hair. So this is spiked, and I need to practice some, figure out what I'm gonna do. But heck yeah, gotta be there, again. When in Mensa land, look like a Mensonian. Uh, Ooh, okay, they got one in Austin too, a Wasteland Weekend. I know there was a Texas Wasteland was trying to start up in 2020, and they had everything going, and then COVID took it down and canceled it, and no more. And that sucked because I had a whole group that was going, and I even had one of the distilleries that I work with was going to sponsor the alcohol for us for the weekend, which was really terrifying because it would have been, yeah. Anyway, so that all fell through, and hopefully maybe the promoters try and get it going again, but I think they lost their chaps on it, and I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so there's a Thunderdome in Austin? Interesting. Hey, Wade, good morning. Wolf, you're here. Good morning, Wolf. Coming and a going. Do we have to wait till winter for you to show up on a regular basis, Wolf? Hey, Sable. I'm assuming you're there with her. Oofda, Sable. Ah, yeah, so they are limestone. Central Texas is all karst too. I need to show. Okay, I'll add another picture next week. So in a lot of these mountains, it makes sense if they're limestone. But in a lot of these mountains, they had ancient dwellings carved into the hills, and we're not talking like just a hole in the hill. We're talking elegant hobbit holes with elegant carvings and all this sort of stuff. So yeah. I have to double check the site for you for leatherwork, the leather regalia. I believe it's called Raven Armory. I know them. Yes, they are amazing. Absolutely amazing. And, they charge, they charge the appropriate amount for what they do. Frankly, they probably charge a little less than what they could. But, value is based on the buyer, not by the seller. But yeah, their stuff is absolutely amazing. I love Raven Armory. And what I'm thinking of doing with that is taking the chest piece off, putting some straps across it, and putting a hood on it. Hey, Bert. Yep. I like Bert and Army. Mom and Dad are here. Good morning, everyone. Getting some much-needed rain. 2 months too late, but we will take it. Good rain. I'm thinking at this point where the hurricane is going, it's probably Houston isn't going to get any of the rain. And I'm trying to get my eyes here. Yeah, so I think it's, we'll see. I think at this point, though, Houston is safe. We did have some pretty big rains yesterday, and we're still getting, it's been a very wet summer, which has been great for plants and everything. But anyway. Okay, that's the one. Yeah. So I was part of their Facebook. I was one of their first people to jump on that. But yeah, unfortunately, the Texas Wasteland Weekend, it got canceled, and I haven't seen any action on there from them in about a year. Ooh, Gary, good morning. Had a loud thunderstorm yesterday. Very blustery. Dog scared. 0.05 inches in the rain gauge. More than I thought fell. Well, that's good. Ooh, so Ravendale is coming to Maine. Ravendale. So another Makers? Cool. Oh man, that would have been great to hook up with you there. If it happens again, I'm definitely going. Like it, then I will add you to the tribe. I actually have a special private web group that was devoted to the people who were going, like Melanie and Wazoo Survival people, and my best friend Carl, things like that. Hey, Clover. Good morning. How are you today? Feels like it's been a while since you've been here, too. I'm telling you, yeah. I'll put the pictures up. But yeah, these were very nice. I mean, but when you have centuries to carve a nice home in the side of a hill, you do it right. Whoa, hey there, I'm home. I'm on home time now. Your eyes look like you have some kind of hypnotoad thing going. Hypnotoad. Hypnotoad. No hypnotoad. Yeah, I got a ring light here to improve the lighting. Because with the light where it was, well, the light is no longer where it was. But I always had this funky skin tone, and I didn't like it for all the podcasts I was doing, so I redid everything. And I still need to do some work, but it's all right. Ah, cool, Jonathan. I'm an amateur leathersmith. Leather ain't cheap. Nope, it's not. But every so often, if you're signed up for the Tandy Leather newsletter, every so often they have some really good coupons. This is about all I have left from a side of a cow that has been fueling my leather projects for years. Gravity as it crashes to the ground. So be it. But yeah. If you're not, I'm assuming if you do any sort of leather work, you're part of the Tandy newsletter, and if not, join that and their buyers club, and you get some really good deals every so often. Let's get a leather armor sponsorship. Ooh, and I gotta tell you, the Raven, yeah, they got some really cool stuff. They also have a very beautiful Captain America leather jacket that I'm absolutely in love with. Yep, Melanie is also not just like an amateur leathersmith. She's pretty damn good, and apparently she's made leather armor. I was showing, I don't know if you were here, but I was showing the leather armor, Melanie, that I had made, like, well, before the kids were around, and it's not, well, it's pretty sucky, but like I said, I think it has more of the post-apocalyptic feel than the Renaissance Festival feel, or maybe a Viking. But anyway, I'm gonna change it up. I've been looking at it for a while now, and I think I know what I want to do with it. Oop. Okay, Laura. No matter how much I wanted my tomato, the plants aren't doing well. They did produce a lot, though. Well, that's good. So you did get some tomatoes. They're just not doing well. I planted tomatoes this year and they sucked. I got like 2 tomatoes. Have you checked the soil? Do you know if your soil needs anything? Tomatoes are kind of fertilizer heavy, aren't they? And when you planted them, did you plant, like, if you have the plant? Let's see, how can I do this? Bismillah here. You have the plant in the pot that you buy from the nursery, unless you started from seeds. And then did you plant it here, or did you plant it like here in the ground? So all this is in, because one of the nice things about the tomatoes is they'll put roots out from their stems. So they tell you to pick off all the leaves and plant most of the stem in the ground and just a little bit growing on top, and away it goes from there. So I don't know. You're a good gardener though, so you probably know all this stuff. Wolf, the schedule has been odd, and we've been rushing home so we can sleep while it's cool. That makes sense. We don't have AC, and we have been getting into the high 80s here. Yeah, that can be uncomfortable, especially when you're trying to sleep. Like if you're up drinking lemonade on a porch, it's not so bad. But when you're laying in bed and another hot human is touching you, and it's like, yeah. At least that's what Mrs. Weather says, because I'm hot. All right. Hey, Nicole. Good morning. How are you? Getting the kids and all your schedule and everything going? This is the crazy time of year. Oh, man. Okay. My husband's birthday is the 29th. If a hurricane hits LA, I keep thinking Los Angeles, hits Louisiana on that day, it's bad. Both Katrina and Rita were on that day. Yep, that's scary. Yeah, we didn't get wastelanded. I'm so bummed about that even now. That was like Well, that and the whole effect on Medicine Man Plant Co. But those two things, well, and the terrible effect it had on my kids and them being deprived of their friends. Okay, so yeah, in the scheme of things, not being able to go to the Wasteland Weekend and the Wasteland Weekend being canceled sucked, but not as sucked as most of the other suckiness. Hey, it's Ricardo! Good morning, my herbal friend. Where have you been? Working on the shop? How's it going? You got things set up? You got things going? You got classes going for the students there? Man, it's good you're here. Ah, okay, we were doing a test run on a small fair up here. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, okay, add me, please. I want to go beyond Thunderdome. I need to make a list here. Oh, you know what? Well, no, I'm not going to do it right now. Okay, so Jonathan and April. Okay, we'll add you to because we were also thinking of going out to the big one in California, but we'll see. Maybe I need to start that up again. Ah, Clover. Okay, school started, so I'm back teaching again. Love today's conversation. What is today's conversation? The leather armor? Okay. This is what we're talking about. Hey, Roxana. Good morning. Okay, so you're saying we should or should not lick frogs to induce hallucinations? I'd say no. I'd say no. Okay, neat. I'm a Ren Fair regular, so you know I was ready to attend Apocalyptic Gathering. Heck yeah. I have enough leather left to make 2 cows. What a horrifying thought. I just picture this Franken cow going, "Mmm." Yeah. There we go. Hypnotized by a Scooby-Doo villain. I guess that would probably be the more likely case because they were always human. Ah, Roxana, I'm late to the conversation, but have been doing Ren so long I'm burnt out and looking to shift gears into apocalyptic gatherings. Oh, heck yeah. All right. Yeah, if you're not familiar with Wasteland Weekend out in California, check it out. Check out the videos. Check out the how-to guides. Check out the magazine articles about it. It's like Burning Man without the rich pretension. And, yeah, Mad Maxian. And they have all these vehicles, and people can soup up or destroy or modify their vehicles, but you do need to meet certain rules if you have the vehicles in there. But it's really cool, and they have the on-site camping, of course. But even your camp has to look post-apocalyptic-y. It looks so amazing. I want to go so badly. Okay, no, it ain't. Sable Tools leather on commission, cool. And she, of course, undercharges for her work. Most people do. Most people do, unfortunately. Ooh, I have to commission you to make some bracers. I'm assuming are you talking to Sable or to Melanie? Both are probably good at it, so. Ah, leather workers. Have you thought about hitting the thrift stores and getting leather coats to sacrifice? Also, abandoned leather couches on the side of the road. I have scraped leather from them. I think you look like Judge Doom from Who Framed Robert Rabbit. I'm okay with that. I need the long black coat. He was, yeah, he had that little tuft of hair. Christopher Lloyd, so yeah. Yeah, it does kind of look Mad Maxian. That's what I think. And I think if I take that centerpiece out and put a hood on it, I think that'll look cool. But then I need a place to go. Hey, Dina, good morning. Ooh, how do you go from cowhide to leather? Because cowhide I can get cheap. That's actually a long process. It's a time-consuming process. So you got to scrape all the fat off it, rub different things. If you have the cow brains, you can do brain tanning. Otherwise, there's different chemicals like oak leaves, tannic acid. And then there's also the mineral salt chrome type stuff. And rub it in and work it in, and then you got to stretch and twist and constantly rub the leather. Because if you just let it go. It just turns into a hard, stiff. You know, like the rawhide dog bones, how they're really hard and stiff. If you don't really work and bend the fabric for hours and hours and hours, the leather for hours and hours and hours, it just turns into a giant stiff piece of like wood. Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. If you don't mind waiting like 3 years for me, I have a chance to get them done. Pretty hard to do leather working in a truck. Ah, it's fine if you do softer leathers, but for tooling you want latigo. Am I saying that? Latagio? Yeah, so it takes the imprint. Ah, we haven't had any rain for a month. I mistyped. I meant water. Oh, it's been a strange weather this summer. Most definitely. Ooh, Rusty Pipes is a professional leather worker. It's amazing the stuff he produces. He made his wife sandals before. He can make your horse a saddle. His work is beautiful. Cool. There's an episode of King of the Hill. There's an episode of King of the Hill where Dale Dribble wears a suit of plate mail because it makes him feel invincible. That would be me anytime I wear armor. I like that idea. I'm picturing, going to Target in plate mail and then over the helmet having like, one of those surgical masks because that would be funny. Ah, hey, by the way, I get leg cramps tonight. I heard you had some kind of recommendation to stop cure that. Drinking pickle juice doesn't seem to make it any. Yeah, so the other thing that helps is quinine. So get yourself some tonic water. And you can get the little bottles or cans of it. And make sure it has real quinine in it. So get the good stuff. And then if you get a leg cramp, yeah, you crack it and you take a mouthful. And in about a minute, it's gone. I also tried these quinine capsules, which are basically just a ground up bark from the tree. So there is some quinine in it. Those work, but instead of like taking less than a minute, they seem to take like 4 minutes. So you're 4 minutes of agony there while you're letting the cramp go. But then without it, the cramps in my case will last up to 10 minutes, which is just really terrible. But quinine water, tonic water, ones with actual tonic in it or quinine in it, and just a good mouthful. The thing to remember is quinine in large doses, daily doses, it can cause some minor toxicity. Luckily, in most people, the first signal that you are getting close to having consumed dangerous levels of tonic water is you start getting temporary ringing of the ears. So if you suddenly start getting really bad ringing in your ears, it's time to stop the quinine and just suffer for a bit. Let it clear out of your system for a week or so, and then you can go back to it. But yeah, if pickle juice isn't working, that's what I tried, but the quinine. And the easiest way to do that is tonic water. Hey, Bill, greetings, human too. How be you? Mad Max Beyond Thunderpants. So I do have a set of chaps from my motorcycle days. But I'll wear something under them. Thunderdome list sounds amazing. Just give me a few days warning to get there. Yeah, like I said, I think the Californian one just ended, but I keep hoping the Texas one comes back. Hey, Kathleen. Good morning. Oh, cool. Clover. Yes, and the festivals. I'll be a teacher. I teach art at high school. Awesome. Leather stamping this year. Very cool. Bill, only Scots Warrior crew for Renfair, so yeah. I have no idea what accent that was. It was me starting to do Scottish and then realizing I really don't do Scottish accents. So, anyway. Yep. Scooby-Doo taught me to question everything. Most definitely. Sorry, I'm laughing. My camp always looks post-apocalyptic, even at Society Creative Anachronism events. I can believe that. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Yep, I always buy leather coats at thrift stores in late winter, early spring on clearance. I will tell you, up in Minnesota, if you are looking for leather coats cheap, oh man, yeah. At the thrift stores up there, it's like everyone's dumping leather coats and getting new leather coats, and there are awesome leather coats. Let's see. Society Creative Anachronism people have salvaged leather couches and also ones with interesting fabrics. A lot of Ren Fair type clothes made from upholstery fabrics. Oh man, that must weigh a ton. Oh, hey, Evie. Good morning, tribe. Jury duty was canceled. Now to head to Newton with my dad so we can put my name on the paperwork for a family cattle branding iron. Sweet. Gonna get a registered branding iron? That is cool. I've never known anyone that actually had a registered brand. That is neat. Hooray, Thunderpants! And his sidekick, Power Socks. Yeah. Yep, urine tanning, very popular. Huh, Mark, do you know the number one use for leather in the world besides shoes? I'm going to go out on a limb and say gaskets. Because that's a safe, family-friendly answer. And with you, I'm a little worried. But hey, let's find out. What is the number one use of leather in the world besides, like, footwear? Hey, Jennifer, good morning. It ain't. I have a box of couch leather because my leather supply is expensive. I have hides I'm tanning to get it at its, leather at its cheapest. Cool, cool, cool. Hey, Tim, we have lots of leather we can sell. Most furniture is only leather where the body touches. That makes sense. Ooh, let's see. Okay, Canterbury Renfest in Mount Pleasant, Texas in September. Weekends are pirate, Celtic, steampunk, and fantasy. It's a new small Renfest. Canterbury in Mount Pleasant, Texas. I know where I don't know where it is. I know that exists, and I know I've driven through it, but I don't know why I've driven through it. Yep, search YouTube. I bet there are videos on the process for making leather. Most definitely. Yeah, Ricardo, I have a freezer full of hides ready to be tanned from deer to rabbit. That's the thing. It takes time. And it takes time. I'm a dex-based fighter. Hobbit, sneaky, sneaky. Whereas I'm the half-orc ranger that, kind of goes strength and some dexterity. Whoop, whoop. Stop. Okay. 750. All right, Melanie, I find vegetable tanned whole grain leather better than Latigo for leather stamping and tooling. Latigo is good for straps, though. Can't beat it. Cool. Laura, my kids already teased me for stopping to look at every plant. Now they'll be really annoyed when I see leather couches on the side of the road. What's really sucks is when you see a leather couch and you get out and you look at it and you realize it's like polyurethane or something like that. Hey, Diana. Good morning. Yeah, you can find the tonic water, at H-E-B and Kroger. It's amongst the alcohols. It's in the mixer areas by the margarita salt and the Bloody Mary mixes and stuff like that. Okay, my husband had bad leg cramps that night for a while. I would rub his legs down with good old apple cider vinegar, and he would drink chamomile tea and eat a handful of blueberries before bed. It helped. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, how do you get quinine pills, and what's the good tonic water? Okay, so the quinine pills I just ordered from Amazon. They have a selection of different ones. And then as far as the tonic water, actually the Schweppes, like the Schweppes ginger ale, the Schweppes tonic water is really good. There's also one, there's like a boutique tonic water, I think it's made in Austin, but it comes in little cans, like the V8 juice cans. There's one like that too. But they had it on sale at Kroger months ago, and I picked some there, and that worked out really well. But yeah, usually just a Schweppes, but just read the ingredient label, make sure it says, uses real quinine. Well, it says, people swear by this for leg cramps. the Ivory Soap Cure. I recommend Ivory because it's 99.4% pure, so marketing slogan says. Slide the bar under the bottom sheet where you place your calves. Replace a new bar every 3 months. Interesting. I'm just trying to think from a chemical way why that would work. Oh, cool. Sable. She does all kinds of undercuts and cool stuff. That's something I'm nowhere near doing. Right now, Mini Weather is doing some wood burning, I guess leather burning, on a sheath for me. But yeah, most of that I don't do. Yes, Kiri. I was with a guy once who was diabetic and missing a foot. Poor guy's non-existent toes cramped up. Yep, the phantom pains of missing limbs and so forth. Ooh, yeah, Fever Tree. Fever Tree makes different flavors of tonic water, even elderflower, available in red bullseye. Cool. Yep. Practice quick stripping with razor blade knife. No carry frames home. Yep. You just take off, the big piece there. Is there some way to get rid of ringing in the ears in general? Because this whole neighborhood high-pitched ringing all the time is getting stale. My ears have been ringing since I kid. Unfortunately, you're not the first to ask about herbal type stuff for ringing in the ears, and at this point, we still haven't found any. So, unfortunately, no. Not that I know of. Oh, yeah. Apparently in-person school is happening now. I see people walking their kids to the school across the street. Yep. School has started. Hey, Tina. Yep. Lately, tonic water has been scarce to buy near me. I gotta have my infused gin and tonics. I love the gin and tonics. Ah. Farkleberry. Oh, that sounds like Mrs. Weather. All right. Ooh, lots of things here. Okay, and we're going to jump to the... Hey, Katie, good morning. What? Wait. We have a birthday? We have a birthday? Did I see a birthday? Let's see. Good morning, tribe. Can't stay. Let's see. Good morning, tribe. Can't stay. Had a great weekend. I got my 3rd Pfizer shot last night. No reaction yet. The fires have stopped right at the border. Thanks for the prayers. Prayers continue. My mom just called because of a quake. Gotta run. Love you all. Yo. Okay. Living in California. There we go. Okay. Siri, it's my birthday. Because of water main break, all my kids get to stay home from school. This mama's heart is happy. All right. Let's see if we can make it even happier. Or somewhat terrified, because if it's your birthday, I gotta sing happy birthday to you. So, all right. Here we go. This one's for you, Siri. Hope you're recording. Well, it'll be on here. I gotta get the dance stance. I gotta pull up my pants. I've been losing enough weight where my pants aren't staying up. All right. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Siri! The tribe really loves you! Woo! Yeah, happy birthday. And I'm dizzy. All right. Up. All right. Gary, make sure the leather doesn't smell like drink. Ooh, dizzy. All right, we got to get to the group take. Yay, group take. All right, so we got the immune pill. Oh, cool. Whoa, the immune pill. And not only do we have the immune pill, see, I rearranged.
I see.
This is why I needed the stick with the tennis ball.
I trust you.
Morning, hug. Hello. All right. We have the brain pill. Hello. Do you want to be part of the group take?
I want to sleep.
Okay. We have the liver pill. Here we go. My humble opinion, Ricardo Shilly Shally should change his name to Dr. Van Horn Brainstorm. I like that. Oops. The uric acid pill, which I don't need. The blood pressure pill, which even though I have low blood pressure, that's why I only take one. Then we should, God willing, should have this back in stock next week. It's been a nightmare. The Serenity pill, which I like to weaponize my stuff here. So the libido pill, and since I'm going to be surrounded by hot Minnesotan women this weekend, we'll just put that one back in the box there because you don't want to find yourself in a place where you don't want to be. Okay, the Stonebreaker pill, also one that I take, even though I don't have kidney stones. It has a lot of other benefits for the entire urinary tract, really. Hey, Diane. Good morning. Hey, Jill. Good morning. I just tuned in, and the light glare of the eyeball circles on your glasses is hilarious. I had no idea what was going on. Yeah, so I got a ring light, and one of those ring lights that you're supposed to put the camera around your camera to light your face. I don't know. Because I was, with the light above, I was getting weird lights or weird facial tones. And so I decided to get a second light to kind of shine on me, not realizing it does this. But it's kind of funny. I use tonic water and pickle juice both. All right. Ooh, okay. Yes, you do, Melanie. Mark, I need to teach you the Viking birthday song. It's tuned to the Volga Boatmen. All right, I need to check that out. That would be good. Yep, Mrs. Weather's extra hand might come in handy for your puppet show. Thankfully, I haven't had a puppet show in a while. Oh, cool. What's cool about Rusty Pipes? He has an apprentice. Local kid is learning how to do leather work after school from Rusty. Cool, cool, cool. Seriously, ask any old person their go-to for leg cramps, and I cannot figure out how. I can't either. All right. Weaponized does not include libido pill? Long story. Oh, cool. I love to see these skills passed on. Sable learned from her father. Neat, neat, neat. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually hang a reflective sheet and then spin the light around, and so the light is reflected in a more diffuse pattern on me. But for right now, at least this week, it's kind of amusing. Oh, googly eyes. I am the hypno doc. Anyway, having fun. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. All right, tribe. It is 8:01. It is time for me to get going. So, Mom, Dad, love you. See you soon. See you in about a month now. And then, tribe, love you. Tomorrow, if you're at the Mensa thing, I'll be talking there. And then next week, I'll see you Monday. Start up again. Start the joy that is the tribe. All right. Until then, have an excellent weekend. Those of you out in the east part, be careful. Be ready. Hopefully nothing bad happens with the storm coming in. But we will see. Thank you, Kelly. But yeah. All right. Have a good one. Love to you all. End broadcast.